Well, well, well. Mr. Adam Handler, how are you doing today, sir? I think I lost him. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's that time again. Mr. Handler, how are you?
Sorry, man. I was having some connection issues here. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
I'm wonderful, man. You're welcome to your show.
It's good. It's good to be here on my show. Still feeling a little under the weather, but we're gonna power through it. I'm wearing my Yankee hat today. Are you aware of what happened last night at the Yankee game?
Why don't you advise me?
Come on, man. Corey Kluber pitched a no-hitter.
Wow.
It's the sixth no-hitter this season in Major League Baseball. A no-hitter, for those of you who maybe we're playing to the wrong audience. We should have been talking about cricket, no-hitters are pretty rare, and there's been 6 of them so far this year. So I'm really excited as a Yankee fan, as a baseball fan, as a New Yorker. So rocking the New York Yankee hat today.
It's a beautiful thing, man. So my question before we get into the show, speaking on personal injury, when are you going to get us tickets?
Are you ready to go?
When are you going to get us tickets, man?
We're going.
Now
that you said it, I'm going online and I'm going to get us tickets right now.
There you go. That makes sense.
Who are we going to bring with us? That's what I want to know.
I know who I can bring with me.
I bet you do.
I know that. Definitely can do that. All right. 1 second. My son here is hitting me up. He just landed in New York, back from med school for a break. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk personal injury right now. The number here, okay, to reach this man is 844-774-3529. But what is that number for, Adam?
That number is for the longest running, most celebrated personal injury attorney in 93.5 FM history. My name is Adam Handler. I am your case handler. I am an attorney, a personal injury attorney in that. I've been practicing for over 17 years. I'm a third-generation attorney, third-generation personal injury attorney. My grandfather started practicing personal injury law here in New York City in 1933. So nearly 100 years of personal injury attorneys in my family here in New York City. And that's not by accident. That's because we are excellent and we are dedicated to the cause, to making sure that you are not a victim twice, making sure that you and your family get everything you're entitled to when, God forbid, you're in an accident. And I've been blessed with a wonderful law practice. I've been blessed with wonderful clients. I've been blessed with wonderful support staff around me. And I've been blessed by wonderful endorsements. You included, Squeeze. You have been endorsing my professional career in one way or another for over 16 years. And I love you for it, and I thank you for it. And I am dedicated to not letting you down. I'm dedicating to not letting those other broadcasters on this radio station that have endorsed me for so many years, I'm dedicated to not letting them down. And with God's will and the dedication, the continued dedication of those who have supported me, we're going to continue to do some truly remarkable things for this community.
Absolutely. There's nothing that I get real goose pimpled up about more than when I hear the true success stories, and also when you have the folks live on this radio station, man. It's a great thing. I mean, just listening to people speak about what you have done for them. And I'm talking about people, ladies and gentlemen, who sound like me. Okay? And that's what Adam has done for 16 solid years, helping people out there who really got hurt. And he made sure that they got what they truly deserve financially. Are you frozen, man?
No, I'm trying to pull up a success story as we speak.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm saying this to you. I mean, everyone is getting back in motion with everything with the universe and the world right now. And we're getting into automobile accidents. We're getting into slip and fall, trip and fall, whatever you want to call them. Make sure you use this attorney. Make sure you use Adam Handler. All right. And Adam, I want us to jump right into a true success story, seeing that we're speaking about them. Adam is an attorney, a personal injury attorney, that is with the firm called PPID, Pollack, Isaac, and DeSico. He's a partner there, and he has garnered $136 million plus for his clients. And that's one of the reasons why I say, make sure if you get hurt, you call this number, 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. I see you pull up the casehandler.com, man.
I did. It's the best way for me to really highlight my practice and show you folks out there, you know, who I am and what I do and how I do it. And you know, I'm super excited actually, Squeeze, for the new commercials that we'll be running throughout the day. And in one of the commercials, I do emphasize that, you know, endorsements are easy to come by, and you know, professionals pay other individuals to support their practice, but the best endorsement really does come from those individuals who, you know, were listening to this show or took the advice of somebody else in response to an accident, that never in a million years thought that they'd get into an accident on the way to work or on the way from work or at work, and then needed my help. And I was successful for them and their family. And that's really the word of those are the words you should be listening to, ladies and gentlemen. And that's what I try to do. You know, I try to lay it all in front of you. And the best way for you to really see, you know, the exceptional legal work I've done for this community is to go on my social media. That is the best way to see what the case handler has achieved, and also to be connected to me. You can direct message me. You can comment on the posts. We're very engaged. We're very engaging. And if you can safely do so now, check out the case handler on Facebook. Check out the case handler on Instagram. Like and follow the page. Join the thousands and thousands and thousands of people that are part of the case handler community, and being connected to an attorney that cares. And if I could, you know, just have you, Squeeze. I mean, you know, you picked
So,
up.
you know what I love about this page? Whomever put this page together did a magnificent job.
It's Ruthie. She's unbelievable. She really is unbelievable. And you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt that my clients are so good looking, right? You know, because these pictures are all of smiling faces, but look at these smiles. People holding up multi-million-dollar settlement checks.
I would never smile like that. Why would I not have a smile like that?
You know, settlement checks, 385,000, 295,000, 1.69 million, 5 million, 5.2 million, 2 million, 1.7 million. Let's go to this one.
1.5
million. Yeah.
It's been a while since we did a million plus.
Yeah, $1.5 million. I love this case, and this gentleman listens to the show all the time. Dean from New York. Dean, you know who I am. You live in New Jersey right now, but at the time you lived in New York. And Squeeze, if you could read Dean's quote for me, that would be awesome.
Adam is the best ever. I went through a lot after my accident, and I was so worried about my legal issue. After Adam took my case, his team did everything for me and took care of me. He's my brother and friend. Thank you, Adam and Sandra. I recommend the case handler to the world. Dean from New York. And the amount is $1.5 million for a rear end accident. I'm quite sure him being in Jersey has something to do with this, right?
Well, actually, no. This is he was in New York at the time. He's in New Jersey now because he bought a house.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He took that 1.5 million and he bought a house. I remember his daughter was also getting married at the time, and she needed a place to stay. This is a gentleman that was on the Verrazano Bridge. He was rear-ended by this BMW. You could see the damage to the front of the BMW if you are on the Case Handler Facebook and the Case Handler Instagram page. We actually took this case to trial, and we won $1.5 million for this man at trial. And to me, Squeeze, the trial, you know, is the ultimate. And the word verdict, because we took a verdict in this case. Verdict is Latin for truth. And the truth came out. And 6 strangers unanimously awarded Dean $1.5 million in this case. The offer to settle this case was $90,000. The jury came back with $1.5 million. I remember I remember this case like it was yesterday. He had injections to the back. He had a minimally invasive procedure to one of his discs that was injured, but no major surgery, no broken bones, $1.5 million verdict. Took it all the way to the end, just like in TV, and the jury came back with a 7-figure verdict. It was actually featured, David, in the New York Law Journal. This was one of the top verdicts that year when the case settled. The newspaper called my office. They wanted the information about the case. We gave it to them, and we were featured in the newspaper.
Can you tell me a little bit about the injury?
Yeah, he had a lower back injury. Like I said, he got physical therapy. He had some injections to the lower back. Ultimately underwent a procedure which relieved the pressure from the disc. It wasn't a full-blown surgery, but he relieved the pressure from the disc. And we claimed that it was a permanent injury, which of course it was. And the jury came back $1.5 million for this. And actually, Squeeze, believe it or not, look how lucky we are today. I actually have the newspaper article.
I see that.
Because I keep a scrapbook of these cases. Let's see. I gotta turn off my background here. Yeah, hold on 1 second. We'll go right here. Look at this. This is a newspaper where they feature verdicts and settlements. You see this right here?
I'm holding up a paper on the Facebook screen right here.
You look right here. I ain't lying. Look at that right there. Well, let me cover his name.
Yep, I see that.
$1.5 million in the newspaper. And what does that say? What name is plaintiff's attorney? Who's the plaintiff's attorney right there?
I can't see it close enough, man.
Who's the plaintiff's attorney?
I can't see close enough, man. I can't see close enough. Seriously.
Adam Handler. Adam Handler is the attorney. My God, get some new glasses, man.
Bust your chops, man.
Get some new glasses, man.
That's my way of saying bring the thing closer to the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, it's no joke right there, man. Ladies and gentlemen, $1.5 million. Yep, now it's much clearer. All right, a lot better, man. Okay, you are the man.
In the newspaper, your boy, Adam Handler, the case handler. So the question is, do you want your attorney to be the individual that will take it all the way to trial? Do you want your attorney to be the kind of attorney that's featured in the newspaper? Or do you want your attorney to be the kind of attorney that just shows up on a billboard and then gives your case to somebody else?
You know what, Adam? I want the kind of attorney that's going to get me the results that you get them. That's all that matters. Results is all that matters.
And that's why we say it. Results are all that matters. One chance, one choice. I'm your case handler.
That's it. And that's what I like that about you. Results is all that matters. So if you're looking for results, Adam Handler is your man. All right. And the kind of results. You see that? $1.5 million. And his name is in the paper. Why? Because the man works hard for you. That's the kind of person that you want. So with that said, let's use the rest of the time to give out the phone number. I want everybody in New Jersey and New York. Dial this number now. It's the number for your personal injury attorney, the case handler, Adam Handler. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. 844-774-3529. That's 844-774-3529. Make the link, make the call, make the connection. Make it Adam Handler. Make him the personal injury attorney for your entire family, your friends, and maybe even your foes. 844-774-3529. Adam, you are an amazing man.
I appreciate that. You're going to hear another endorsement of another attorney in a few minutes. And I just want to make sure that you understand that we are different law practices. We are different humans. We are different professionals, and you will have a different result.
844-774-3529. Make the link. Ladies and gentlemen, have yourself an amazing Thursday.